All right, so we've moved our way a little bit farther to the north, or the west, I guess, if you're following the railway grade. We're on the north side of what is known as Oliver Road, which is a very, very busy road here on the western part of Thunder Bay. Wait for the cars to pass. So basically it runs east to west. So the railway grade is just right through there. Maybe we'll give you a zoomed in view. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow the grade here for a short little distance to the west here. Got Luna tied up here because we want to be careful. So now we have to get up the side of this embankment here, which the railway grade is on top of. All right, so here you can see basically the right-of-way a little bit better. So we would have been coming through right through here. You can see the elevation of the right-of-way, again set much higher than the surrounding area. There is a little creek crossing that we're going to do. We brought the waders with us this time because I don't know the situation. It's easier just to walk across than to tippy-toe your way across. So we are going to be very careful here because basically we have a narrow little right-of-way here and we have property on both sides. We want to be respectful of those. Grab the GPS here so I can see where the heck I'm going. You can actually make out the right-of-way very, very well on the satellite imagery. Wish we had some LiDAR coverage of the area. Then you'd be able to see it very well defined, right? Because again, this elevated grade would stick up a great deal above the surrounding area. I see somebody's possibly been coming down here. Looks like it's fairly clear. And again, the whole purpose of having this elevated grade is to, again, mitigate the grade issues. Because again, Alba Station is like 750 feet and Baird is like 920. So there's quite a bit of climbing that has to happen between the two stations. And Alba is like at milepost 8.5 and Baird is like at like 12 something. And then further on to Crest. Crest I know for sure is at milepost 20, 20.5, 20.9. And so, and that one's at 1084 or something like that. So there is a huge amount of climbing that has to happen. Just scanning to see if we see anything of interest. Again, this section of grade was abandoned in 1925, so you know, it's very, very doubtful that there's anything of interest that's still around. So somebody or something's coming through here, because there's a nice little well-defined trail. Kind of looks a little like the Enchanted Forest here, with these conifers growing up. This is, I think, the latest hike we've ever done. Again, Mother Nature has been very, very cooperative this year. Very awkward carrying these boots in one hand as we're trying to walk. Hopefully the sun stays in and it stays cloudy like it's supposed to. Got one more thing to, a little bit longer walk to do once we finish this on another section closer to Murillo. See, there's a bit of a sag here in the grade. We're coming up on the crossing of this creek here, which is a branch of the Neebing River. This railway line crossed the Neebing several times. There's several smaller concrete culverts on the Moose's Nose, and then there's a big one to the south, but that one's on private property, and not sure if I'm ever going to get permission to get on that section. Oh, there's a train on the Canadian Pacific. Ooh, this is very Enchanted Forest here. Again, I'm shocked at the elevation of the grade, and we saw that just on the previous section there by where we crossed the Neebing River. Just west of the Moose's Nose. We gotta be 15 feet up at least. Okay, so we're coming up to this crossing here. You can see that the grade just abruptly comes to an end. Jeez. You know, some days you wouldn't think that I'm a teacher, because I cannot speak. Okay, so basically you can see what's left of the eastern abutment here. We'll work our way down. It might look like there's a spot where we can get across there. We don't have to use the waders, which would be nice. So I don't feel like putting them on. Okay, so we'll leave those there. Come on, Lynn. Oh yeah, perfect. Any trace of any type of structure here? Just judging by that, there was either a trestle or there was a culvert. Whatever it was blown out here. I don't see any pilings. See some big fill thrown in there. Okay, what's in here? Well, that looks like a timber here. So it could have been some sort of trestle or box culvert. Maybe a trestle with those big stones in there. I doubt it was a box culvert. That's a rock. I thought that might have been a tie plate. Trying to see if there's anything in the creek here. Hey, come on, Lynn. All right, now to get ourselves up the side of this abutment here. Again, we're flying blind here. Never been through here, ever. Okay, we don't have too much further to go because the easement here is going to come to an end. Yeah, we got less than 200 meters. So there is a benchmark up here, and the benchmark says 843 feet. And so Elba, which was 750. So we've climbed almost 100 feet since that station. Again, got the enchanted forest feel here. Obviously somebody made a little trail through here, and then poof, we're out of the conifers. Yeah, so somebody's made a little ATV trail here on top of the right-of-way in this area. We're going to go just a tiny bit further here, because then this section here becomes private property, and then we're going to stop. See, there's a house there. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is we'll pause here. The grade continues that way. Again, we don't want to go any further. We want to be respectful of the property lines in the area here, even though technically I think we could go a little bit further. But in any case, hopefully you enjoyed today's adventure, or this year's adventure, because we basically started parts of this in March and it's now November, and so this has been kind of bit by bit here, moving our way forward. There's a lot of neat things that we've seen on the Moose's Nose, Alba Station, the concrete culverts, some neat little rock cuts, a very elevated grade. So in any case, the grade continues this way. We've already filmed the next episode. We're going to pick it up on Grattan Road, basically where it crosses the next road. And again, because there's sections of private property in through here, and obviously we can't follow the grade, so we're going to pick it up in the next episode. So in any case, hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll be back with future episodes just as soon as we can.